Hi guys. I guess here's the treat for those of you who are early. I have to come up with something to reward the people who are early. Come here. Yes. Yes. The good boy. Yeah. So, welcome in to everybody. Welcome in to the replay crew. Because I'm not sure if the rest of y'all are going to see this. So welcome in, of course, to the replay crew. Orion says hello. He is very happy. And I am having a lovely day. I took a day off today and I caught up on, hey, Jen, how are you doing? Chica, love you. Take care, sweetie. Sorry you can't stay, but glad you said hi. Jen, how are you doing? I thought I had found a good groomer, but I think she may not be reliable. We will see. We will see if she contacts me again, how I choose to respond. I'm not sure Facebook is the best place to find dog groomers, but it's what I've got for neighborhood word of mouth right now. So that's how we're doing for groomers. Oh, good. I'm so glad that your nap helped the headache. Sometimes that's enough to fix things. Boy, I'm getting so used to looking at myself. Oh, now you're going to bring it here. Hey, you. Bring it here. Come on. You told me you couldn't find it. Bring it here. Come on. Yeah. Come here. Yeah, I think so too, Jen. Hey. Good boy. Lori, it's good to see you. It's really good to see you. Hi, buddy. They get to see you twice. Look at this. You came up for a visit twice. Facebook is a good place for word of mouth recommendations. Okay, well, maybe I'll give her a chance. She says she'll come to my house and do the grooming, which I'm not sure I understand. Oh, you've got that one. Okay. You go play with it. I don't know why you keep bringing it to me with the sad, sad look in your face. I've got this toy, y'all, and it's like this silicone disc thing, and there's supposed to be a chewy disc that you put inside the ring. It looks like this. And there's there's a disc thing that you can buy to fit inside here, and it acts as a chewy for him. But I can't remember the brand name, and it's not emblazoned anywhere on the disc, so I can't find the discs that go in the center anymore. But he loves this toy. He keeps bringing it to me, expecting me to do something with it. He thinks it's the best thing ever. Bring it here. Bring it here. But see, then he doesn't want to play catch. He brings it back and just sits and looks at me expectantly. It's very adorable. And then he lays it on the ground. Bring it here. No? Okay. Well, Robert, aren't you just such a lovely... I mean, man, you subscribe to do that. That's pretty amazing. Google image search it. Okay, Jen, I'll try that. I'll try that. I could have sworn... Now, what did you find on the floor? I will try that. I could have sworn I got it on Amazon. So I went to do a search on Amazon and I couldn't find it anywhere on Amazon. So I must have gotten it at Petco. Maybe I'll just go back to Petco. I could do that too. Look online at Petco. Google image search. There you go. That's going to be the thing. So I had a good day today. I caught up on most of Natalie. I watched Brain Fog in San Francisco, and that was excellent. And then I watched part of Natalie. My husband was home today, so that's quite nice. You bring it here, or you want me to toss it again? Go on, go get it. No, he doesn't want to play catch with it. I watched some of William Good with Aaron as well. I watched some of Aaron with William Good with Aaron as well. It was really good and well done. I think it's excellent that William won this round. Oh, now we are playing catch. Now we are playing catch. Okay, go on, go get it. I watched Reese, and I'm a little heartbroken for her. Yeah, Dodge was good. I'm a little heartbroken for Reese. Orion. It sounds like they're leaning towards not going on the cruise, which is... Yes, I know. You're just going to have to wait. Yeah, apparently Reese is getting threats that there will be people on the cruise who aren't her friend, and that there are people who are going to try and do things to Tommy to hurt her, and that there's no way to protect him from that kind of frame if he's out of the country. And with his record, that would be really terrible. So it was quite heartbreaking to listen to. Um, I think Reese is really worried that people who that there are people who just went on the cruise because she was going on the cruise, and they're going to be deeply disappointed if she doesn't go on the cruise. And I think that that's sort of silly. She's clearly the victim here, she and Tommy. But I don't know how to mitigate. I don't know how to mitigate the risk for them. I, I, I I'm hopeful that somebody will have some ideas on how to mitigate the risk for them. I am really hopeful that somebody in our community will have some ideas on how to mitigate that risk. But without that knowledge, without that ability, um, yeah, she has been through a lot lately. She has been through a lot lately. I'm amazed at her ability to I'm not going on the cruise, Lori. I'm amazed at her ability to persevere with as much integrity as she has. They have to understand that this very strong woman, yes, incredibly strong woman, has stood up and exposed not one but two cults comprised of very wealthy, influential, and powerful people. Even if the threats are only to scare them, it has to be taken seriously. Exactly. Oh my goodness, Fuzzy. All the way from Declared Dave? How's he doing? I miss his lovely face. Hey, Elron Liar. Windy City. It's so good to see you. I have to say, I have a lot of appreciation for your work, Wendy. You are doing some amazing stuff, and it's appreciated. Bridge 1872, how are you doing? It's a pleasure to have you in here. Declared Dave, yeah, it looked like it was going to be awesome, Fuzzy. It looked like it was going to be awesome. I have a puppy whining at me here. Wendy is a power force. Indeed, Lori. You're very kind, Wendy, and I think you're understating your abilities, but that is okay. I am familiar with people thinking that of me as well. 46,000 steps in today. Oh my goodness, Wendy. That's amazing. Xenu Free, how are you doing? Hey, you guys. Most of you will see, if you haven't seen yet, that there are new member emojis. Check it out. There is now a Minnesota goodbye emoji. And what else? Now I can't remember, and I put them in there. Try them out, you guys. Let's see what we got. Yep, there's a puppy paw. It's L. Ron Pancifier. There's a Xenu Marlene. There's a Margarita. There's a Minnesota goodbye. There's a Suddy time, and there's a squirrel. Yes. Look at those, you guys. Thank you so much to JBat for making them. You're gonna get him to change his name. That's hilarious, Wendy. That's hilarious. Yes, I saw them this morning, JBat. Oh, Xenu Free. I love it when everybody comes in. It's one of the things that I really appreciate about Reese is even though there's roll call that seems to take forever. Hey, Keith, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Even though the roll call seems to take forever, there's this piece about greeting each of you as you come in that makes this seem more like a gathering, more like a group of friends getting together, coming over to my place for an afternoon soiree or an evening drink. Sunrise Dawn, how are you doing? Which is just kind of the way I envisioned it. Your favorite grandaunt's front porch where all the most interesting people in town came by to chit chat and spend the afternoon. The squirrel reminded you of me? Oh, JBat, that's so sweet. It's a fancy squirrel. I wondered what the squirrel was. It's lovely. It's time for a drink, Fuzzy says. Guys, hold on for 1 second because I need to take care of the dog for just a moment. Hold on. He dropped his toy down into an area, a little ledge. Hell, Ron Liar, you're just too sweet. Okay. Xenu Marlene, y'all. Xenu Marlene. Let's Xenu Marlene to L. Ron Liar for 5 memberships. My goodness, L. Ron Liar. New name, L. Ron Generous. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you, L. Ron Liar. You'll go roll one. Are you not working, Lori? Good for you. Indeed, Xenu Marlene. Indeed, Xenu Marlene again, you guys. Everybody partake. Turn it green. Thanks, Elra. How many Xenu Marlenes are you gonna give me, no, J-Bat? No faces now, no fave? You're training someone via text. Well, you're gonna have to stay somewhat high. Xenu Free, did you get one? Margarita, Xenu Marlene. Margarita, Xenu Marlene. It is very green in here. Keith. Yes, J-Bat made you the margarita emote, no face. Do you really, Elron? What kind of food do you love? Do you love all food? What's your favorite food? I could talk about food all night. 3 more, the wheelchair one. Good, not food. Okay. Okay, Xenu Free. Let me go back. You're a good man. Got it. Not a food man. Duh. I got it. I got it. Elrond Lar, you want me to start the Minnesota goodbyes already? A vape emote does seem fitting. Doesn't it, Xenu Free? J-Bat, what do you think of that? A vape emote? You like sauteed Xenu? What's your speciality, Elron? One of my specialties is a fabulous meatloaf with a bacon wrap and a red chili glaze. Peanut butter cups. I love peanut butter cups, Fuzzy. I love peanut butter cups with a passion. My favorite are the big cups with the extra peanut butter and the harder chocolate. Ron Liar, you like peanut butter cups too? You taught Elron Liar to cook? Really, Xenu Free? Peanut butter cups for the win. Okay. Y'all are hilarious. What's everybody got planned for the weekend? I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I didn't get last weekend. I planned to replant the lilacs. I planned to replant the lilacs and I planned to clean the carpet. And I didn't get both of those things done in the weekend, but I got both of those things done. You have a serious peanut butter addiction? I just like it in peanut butter cups. I'm not big on peanut butter by itself. I don't know what it is. Lori, you're going to be working? Orion, what have you got now? Bring it here. I don't even... Your plan for the weekend is for the week to end? That sounds like an excellent plan, No Face. Hey, Orion. What is Orion? Oh, okay. It's your Chewy. You don't care as long as it says Reese's on it. That's funny. Do you even like... Sit pretty. Good boy. There you go. Do you even like the do you like Reese's Pieces, Free? Because I find I don't like Reese's Pieces. I think I would like them better if there was more chocolate or some chocolate. So was anybody in here going on the cruise? I don't think anybody is. Not your fave. Okay. Well, then I'm not totally weird. Lori, I have a terrible ice cream addiction too. Peanut butter M&Ms are awesome. No to what, Keith? Yeah, I would not eat them if they were in front of me, Zunu Free. I'll have to try the peanut butter M&Ms, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Reese's. Reese's peanut butter cups. This chat has the munchies. I do have the munchies a little bit. We are a bit of a 420 crowd, to be fair. Reese's, especially frozen peanut butter cups. Yes. Oh, no to the cruise. Okay. Okay, Keith. Thank you. I lose track. Even when I'm not slightly intoxicated by the weed. You have s'mores ice cream in my freezer? I am still really loving the churro ice cream. We just need a 4 to 20 minute break is all. Exactly. That's exactly. Pizza is your favorite, Elron Liar. Lori, I'll come back to that, Elron Liar. Lori, my favorite still is the Ben & Jerry's churro ice cream. I haven't gotten over that yet. We need a 420 minute break. Elron Liar, we have a wood-fired pizza oven in our backyard, so pizza is quickly becoming our new favorite as well. It is a wonderful thing to have, although it's a lot of work. You have to get the fire going. It's it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Reese's Pieces, not Reese's. Okay, No Face. I'll say it right. Reese's. Those are cool, Elron Liar. What are those? Are those boobies? No, those are eyes and a smile. Now I'm going to be embarrassed. I thought they were boobies. Because what the hell is the thing underneath them? They've got to be eyes and a smile. Your man loves his pizza, even if it's... Oh, are you guys... I didn't realize. Sold at gas stations. Doesn't matter. It's pizza. I know, Elron Liar. I get it. Heart booby teeth. Yeah. But I think they're heart eyes at my wood-fired pizza oven, I think is what was going on. I'm over it. I got it. I couldn't figure out what they were. Please, Elron Liar, give me me a break. I didn't realize what they were. Easy to feed is good. Easy to feed is good. What do you have a special kind of pizza you like, or do you like any kind of pizza? Xenu free, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I am naive in the workings of the internet. No, I mean, like, no, I really didn't know that. Bacon jalapenos. That's okay. I mean, it doesn't make me think any different of either of you. Why don't you come here? Why don't you come here if you're going to sit here? Bacon pineapple. Nice. There he is. Hey. Hey. Well, Xenu free, there's only so many channels I can watch. So if it's outed me as not being a fan of his channel, I'm really sorry for that. I will add it to my... Elron Liar got ranch training tonight. Now you're hungry. Yeah, I'm thinking about the... I am thinking about the... I'm thinking about the marshmallows and the Rice Krispies that I have got in the Fuzzinator's fought the whole time. He is a natural. I wouldn't be surprised that he's a natural mod. Where would you getting your wrench training, Elron Liar? You're just here for the giggles and poking fun. Okay, Xenu free. I didn't realize, but then, you guys, my husband used to play this game. Well, I shouldn't tell this story. It's really his story, but he and I played a game together and it was a lot of fun. It was a MMORPG, and so I know what it's like to be a couple out in the internet world. It's a little interesting. It's a lot of fun. Keith, I think that there are times when pineapple is an abomination on pizza, but I do think that given the right treatment, it can be done really well, because that sweet with salty is really, really nice. The sweet, tangy, salty on the pizza. It's why I really, really love it's why I really, really love I make a pizza with chipotle barbecue sauce and grilled chicken and cheese, and it is excellent. It would probably be good with some pineapple. So I think there are times that pineapple can be good on pizza. We have this discussion all the time. Okay. Sliced almonds go on pizza with the pineapple? I don't know about sliced almonds. Matrix Rabbit, apparently. Keith, you're fine. Fruit doesn't belong on pizza. Matrix Rabbit, tomatoes are fruit. Tomatoes are fruit. Orion. Hate to tell you, tomatoes are fruit. Pineapple on pizza is blah. I think it really depends. I've had really well-made wood-fired pizzas where the pineapple was excellent. Seriously? You guys? No. Sorry, guys. We are. Okay, Lori. I'll try it. Come on. Come on. I left my fan on the coffee table over there. Orion decided that it needed freeing. It needed freeing. Interesting events this evening. Stand with him over there. I know it's you know, it's the thing about it. Then we'll make more pizza and we'll put pineapple on some and not on others. There's enough pizza to go around. Yes, let's have a margarita. Orion is bringing me everything. He's apparently got the play zoomies. You gonna bring me the toy again? You want some attention? Whack-a-troll. Yes, indeed, Sunrise Dawn. Pizza does right the world go round. Pineapple and steak? Pineapple and chicken. Barbecue sauce and pineapple and chicken. I think that could be an amazing pizza. No face. You like all the pizza, huh? We are likely having pizza at the pizza oven tomorrow. Okay, guys, I'm playing catch with Orion here. Go get it! Now he's like, why did you throw it away? Okay, good boy. Oh, we're liking the catch. Pizza deconstructed. It's fancy. That's hilarious, Fuzzy. That's hilarious. So, what else are people's favorite food? Pizza is high on the list. Anybody else with a favorite food? I mentioned one of my specialties was meatloaf, but nobody seems to be going on about the wonders of meatloaf. Anybody else's favorite food? Breakfast all day. Another one of my specialties, y'all. I just threw his toy in a place that he's not going to be able to get to. Roast beef with Yorkshire pudding. Nice, Lori. Anything chocolate? Absolutely. Bread comes in a loaf, meat should not. Elron Liar, I'd like an opportunity to change your mind. I would just like an opportunity to change your mind, sir. Bacon. I love bacon too. Bacon is amazing. Bacon is amazing. Manicotti with meat and cheese. Yes, Xenu Free. I stand with Xenu Free. Yes, indeed. Keith, one of my specialities is waffles. I make the best waffles you will ever have. I make exceptional waffles. He came upstairs laughing his ass off. I bet you I can I can change your mind. Maybe with a lemon squeeze and a parsley umbrella. That sounds lovely, no face. And a piece of bacon. Can we have a piece of bacon in there? Ooh, French toast. Oh, pup groomer, we should have that sounds like an amazing meatloaf. It sounds like so much different than mine. But I think it's like apples and oranges. We have completely different meatloafs. Crepe Suzette. Oh, yes. Thank you, No Face. Fried squash, fried corn nuggets, fried green tomatoes. Ooh. Yes, apparently, I haven't had French toast in a while. Maybe French toast. Kentucky French toast? What's Kentucky French toast? It does sound good, doesn't it, Elron Liar? Bread pudding French toast. Ooh. J-Bat, you're going to have to send me the recipe for that. I love French toast, but I like custard. I like bread pudding. I like all of that. I like souffle. I like all of that kind of stuff. And I've got some extra bread. I'm thinking some French toast might be just the thing for tomorrow morning. Breakfast AF. I have to go to Louisville. J-Bat. Louisville? Okay. I'll put it on my list. That sounds excellent. But I still put my waffles up against anybody's waffles any day. I will admit, Jen might have me beat on the meatloaf. Mine is a little bit more pedestrian. Excellent, but a little more pedestrian. Won't be disappointed. Yes, I figured that, J-Bat. Thank you. No face. Your two oldest cats get canned food more often than the others, and you have to stand guard while they eat. Well, my cats are probably peeved at me right now because hubby walked out the door about 15 minutes before feeding time. And then I went live, and so they haven't been fed. Poor things. They probably think that they're gonna die because they never ever get fed. I think Pup Groomer is a big fish in a little pond. And I think there are advantages to that. Yes, I understand, Sunrise Dawn. We give our cats wet food in part to supplement the amount of water they get in their diet. Waffles and bacon. You're welcome, Robert. You're welcome. Waffles and bacon and fried chicken. Who wants fried chicken and waffles? I love that. I mean, girl's Italian, right, Jen? I'm not wrong about that, right? She knows how to throw down in the kitchen. Of this, I have no doubt. I have watched her throw down in the craft room. It's the only way you'll eat a waffle with fried chicken on top. Fuzzy, where have you been getting your waffles? Southern and Italian. There you go. What do you want the off button to accomplish, No Face? It depends on which off button you're wanting to engage. Fuzzy waffles. I mean, I don't like Belgian waffles. My waffles are raised waffles. They are yeast waffles, and they have to get made the night before. And so they taste fun. The rise in them comes only from the yeast. I have to bake them on a special iron because it's not a thick batter, it's a thin batter. And it wouldn't work on a Belgian iron. But they are so tasty and so good, y'all. I haven't had waffles in a while either. Maybe I should do that sooner or later. Xenu Marlene? Well, there I put it. You're eating a bowl of Sugar Smacks right now? I had some ice cream earlier. Really fuzzy. Well, one of these days, Fuzzy, I will have to convince you otherwise. Squirrels. Well, that surprised me, y'all. That vape inhale surprised me. I'm so excited, y'all. My office is coming together. I can see it from here. You prefer a bowl for your ice cream, Lori? Not an off button for anything, Sunrise Dawn? Hold the cone unless it's stuffed with chocolate. Ah, you're not a cone kind of girl. Yeah, I like mine in a bowl all the time too, Lori. I've never been. It's a lot of mess. It's a lot of mess for me. I mean, I like I'll take a I'll take my cone on the side, and I like dipping the cone into the ice cream. I rather enjoy that. Um yes, No Face was looking for an off button on a cat. I know. You need it though. Yeah, there's somebody made a waffle cone ice cream. Maybe it was also oh my goodness. The ice cream. The guys in Vermont who make Ben and Jerry's. Dipping French fries in ice cream, dipping French fries in Wendy's Frosties. Orion, leave it. Dipping French fries in Wendy's Frosties, Elron Meyer. Too waffly? French fries and ice cream. Yeah, especially a Wendy's Frosty. Oh, I didn't do the Xenu Marlene. You lost me, Keith. Orion. That's enough. Guys, he's like a 3-year-old. Xenu free, which do you mean? I'm lost. Ketchup on mashed potatoes, Keith. I love ketchup and fries, but yeah, not mashed potatoes. And I used to be able to do ketchup in my scrambled eggs, but not anymore. So I used to be able to do ketchup on my scrambled eggs, but I can't anymore. Apparently I did, Jen. He's literally like a 3-year-old. The minute I start talking, he wants to do something else. Oh, Lori, that's too bad. My husband and I are both really good cooks, so it is unfortunate sometimes when we go to restaurants. Salsa on eggs I'll do, Keith. I will do that. Salsa on my eggs is good. I like that. But not ketchup. I like mashed potatoes, Sunrise Dawn, just not with ketchup. I just don't like them with ketchup. How about scallop potatoes? Or au gratin potatoes? I like scallop potatoes, y'all. I am a sucker for a good scallop potato. Ah, okay, Xenu Free. Now I get it. Thank you. Squirrel. Exactly, Lori. Squirrel. That's the ADD reference right there. Waffly is a fun word. Yes. Yes, not with ketchup. That's what we're saying. Not mashed potatoes with ketchup. Sorry. With gravy. I like them with gravy. Steak fried potatoes. Excellent, Robert. Twice baked potatoes. Nummy. I love me a good I love me a good chicken fried steak. Preferably with 2 eggs on top. Over easy. I love me a good chicken fried steak. Gravy fries, indeed. Indeed, Keith, we can agree there. Squirrel and oh, shiny. Exactly. I love twice baked. I was at the butcher shop earlier this week. Um, Flattened lemon chicken. Lori, I'd love to know more about that. That sounds lovely. Flattened lemon chicken. And I completely lost my train of thought what I was going to say. Squirrel and oh shiny. We were talking about food. I was going somewhere. Where was I going? Chicken fried steak. Y'all like chicken fried steak? Or what else? Brownies. Step 1, flattened chicken. I know this would come off as quite insensitive to my friends who are vegan. So for that, I apologize. Poutine is apparent. I know. I thought poutine was a southern thing, Lori. I didn't realize it was also a Canadian thing. I think we are a hungry group of squirrels, Xenu Free. Fresh broccoli steamed in real butter with your homemade 3 cheese sauce. I will have all of the 3 cheese sauce, pup groomer. Vegetarian. Yes, Keith. That is Yeah. Fresh broccoli steamed in real butter with your homemade 3-cheese sauce. I might be willing to try yours. Broccoli and I do not get along usually, even if it's really well done. No, that's a different word, no face. But I might be willing to try yours, Jen. I used to think I hate cauliflower until I had nice, well steamed cauliflower. What in heaven's name are you getting into? Fried veggies are your favorite thing ever? You guys can have all the fried veggies. That is why I think it's excellent that we all like different stuff. I used to get all worked up because people would say I was picky or give me grief about not liking this or not liking that. And you know what I say to all the people who think it's awful that I don't like asparagus? I say more for you. If you think it's so awful that I don't like the asparagus, here, let me show you there is more asparagus for you. So there's plenty to go around, but you get more because I don't like it. And there are things you don't like, and I can have more of them, and it'll all be fine. The buffet at the corner joint is fire indeed, and we haven't even talked about ethnic food yet. You hammer a chicken breast flat, sometimes you batter it, then you grate lemon zest and juice on it and fry it. And when it's done, you squish more lemon on it. Nice. It sounds lovely, Lori. Yeah, you do like lemon. That sounds really good. It's just the flour, no stem, lightly steamed in the butter, no water, salt and pepper, topped with the cheese sauce. I might be willing to try it. If it's see, because I can't go near broccoli cheese soup because it's too that sulfury broccoli flavor just puts me off. I know Xenu free. It's one of the beyond the taste. It's one of the reasons I can't stand asparagus, but I can't I can't with asparagus. Not for the chicken though. Yes, no face. I understand. I understand. I should be more sensitive to the non meat eaters. No face, I have an excellent recipe that I grew up on for spaghetti squash casserole. It is out of Molly Katz's old Moosewood cookbook, and I just love it. There is also an excellent recipe in that cookbook for a potato crusted um, cauliflower cheese pie. And um, that one is excellent. That one is excellent as well. You're a non-e meter, fussy. Asparagus do have feelings too. They've shown now that there is some sort of sentience going on with plants, which is a really interesting finding. Crock pot lasagna? Boy, I've always been scared of how those turn out. Butter and garlic, light, salt, and moi. I don't know, Xenu Free. Okay, Lori. You just get to listen to us talk about food now. So I love Indian food. I love Lebanese food. I love Persian food. I love Greek food. I love Brussels sprouts or asparagus, pan fried with peppered bacon, fresh garlic and onions, and then put in the oven for a bit with real Parmesan cheese on top. I could probably do the Brussels sprouts that way, but the asparagus, unless it's the really thin tips, I'll have a hard time. I'll have a hard time. Keith, yes, real Mexican food is excellent. I would agree. I do have I do have a soft spot in my heart for Mexican American food done well, which I think is different than the toxic hell of Mexican food that you're talking about in this country. No face. Yeah, Xenu, that it wasn't a pass out, it was a trying not to cough. Although I'm not going to convince you guys it wasn't a pass out because I know my eyes were closed. That one took me by surprise. No face. I will destroy some cauliflower. Just call cheese sauce and salt and pepper over. Wake you in the morning because I'm done with last night. There you go, no face. I love my cauliflower trimmed really nicely, cut into small flowerets, and slowly sauteed with some onions in butter and garlic. Yeah, I know, guys. That one hit me really hard. Surprisingly hard. I am normally not like this. Yes, I am normally like this. And it is time for our first Minnesota goodbye. Who wants to hit the button? You felt it too? It, it hit me hard. It hit me hard. What are you doing now? Do you want up? If I move the camera and invite you up, you're just going to keep sitting there and looking at me. Come on. The Minnesota goodbye button, no face. The Minnesota goodbye button. See? He's not coming up. He's not coming up. Number one, folks. Exactly, Xenu Free. That one, Fuzzy. That one. Oh, Xenu Free, we're not going to get that far tonight. Hey, Janelle. That's just the first Minnesota goodbye. You're the first person after the first Minnesota goodbye, Janelle. Janelle gets a trophy for being the first person after the first Minnesota goodbye. How are you doing tonight, Janelle? We're all just hanging out talking about our favorite foods. I make another amazing vegetarian recipe that is Egyptian. No, first one, Janelle. We still got at least 3 to go. So it's an Egyptian dish that I got out of it's an Egyptian dish that I got out of an old Mennonite cookbook. When I grew up in the Midwest. I can tell you, I learned how to count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. So to make this dish, you saute lentils in some oil, and then you also saute some rice and lentils, and you cook them, I can't remember, separately or together. I haven't made it in a while. Maybe you start with the rice and add the lentils, so that you've got a pilaf of rice and lentils. And then while the rice and lentils are cooking, you also saute a tomato sauce with some cumin and peppers, a nice light tomato sauce. And then in another dish, you boil water to make some macaroni. And then on the fourth pan, you fry some onions up. The traditional way is to have fried onions, but the way I always had it as a kid was sauteed onions. And then to serve it, you dish up some of the rice and some of the tomato sauce and some of the macaroni and some of the onions. And I'll tell you what, with some yogurt, even Orion, it is an excellent dish. It is a really, really excellent dish. It sounds a little weird. You did win, Xenu Free. Janelle, what was your short about? I didn't see it. What has gotten into you tonight? Berry seasoning? Yes, I have, Janelle. I have used berry seasoning. Orion, where are you finding these things? Come here. You remembered to talk this time? Okay, Janelle, I'll go watch it. I'm looking forward to that. Berry with tofu. That's interesting. How do you do that? Do you grill that, or do you mix it up as a paste? Hello. Young children are home. Child number 4 is home from the outdoors and has brought friends. Child number 4 has friends. Yeah, Janelle, I'm really curious how you would do it. So you guys weren't turned on by that lentils and rice dish very much, were you? Yeah, that's the famous. Oh, you gotta go, Fuzzy. Good night, Fuzzy. I'm sorry you've got to go. Sleep well. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, no, you don't have to put bell peppers in, Janelle. Not for the rice and lentils dish. Sorry, y'all. I'm having a oh, leave it. Leave it. What are you doing? You're trying to get my attention. It can't be that important. Yeah, you lay down now. Hey, yeah, Dawn, how's your husband? How is your husband, Dawn? Nobody really glommed on to the chicken fried steak thing either. None of y'all like chicken fried steak? Hold on a second, y'all. Hubby is fried cauliflower. Lovely. It's almost August. Anyone else ready for almost ready for Halloween? You guys go all out. We hand make a lot of our creepy ghouls and headstones. Xenu free. I hope you guys are gonna like post videos and stuff. I like cauliflower done well too. Sorry, guys. children and their Friday night plans are occupying my consciousness at the moment. Have an onion wife, onion kids. Aw, no face. Exactly, Keith, laughing my ass off. You marinate that, the tofu, with some balsamic and olive oil in cubes and then bake it on a sheet. That sounds excellent, Janelle. A Buick for hubby, that would be excellent. Cook the spices in oil, Indian style. Marinate the tofu with garlic and ginger black pepper. It sounds excellent, Janelle. It sounds excellent. You love Mexican food, but you replace the meat with refried beans. Yeah, it's one of the things that's lovely about Mexican food is it's pretty easy to sub out for vegetarian options. I like that. I like that about it. Um, my dad, for much of his life, couldn't eat any dairy products or any gluten. And so it was always a challenge, and I was always aware of what the ingredients were in food and how to find allergens in food. It's just been ingrained in me since I was a little girl. And so uh, catering to different diets just comes second nature to me. Did I know if I freeze the block of tofu, it firms up into a chewier, meaty texture? No, I didn't know that, Janelle. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'll have to try that. I'd assume you'd want to get firm tofu to begin with, and then freeze up a block of firm tofu. Definitely could post. Every year we go bigger and better. We have a game used in a morgue, gurney from the 1800s, and a coffin from the 1930s. So many animatronics. Xenofree, I'd love to see it. That would be amazing. It drives the water out. Okay, Janelle. It'd work on silken too. Okay, Janelle. It just make it more tender. I get it. I get it. You are just a pill tonight. What is your deal? Take a chill pill. Okay, I'll try it. Marinate it first. Marinate it first or marinate it last? It does soak up flavors like crazy. It takes on taste of anything you cook with it. It is excellent for that. Indeed. There are different firmnesses of tofu that you can get. One side of our yard is PG-13 and the other is a hard R. Oh my goodness, Xenu Free. Well, I would love to see the pictures. Not more tender, more toothsome, chewier. Freeze it plain, then press it, then marinate. Okay, Janelle. Got it. Sliced tofu, no face. Although I used to make tofu burgers with crumbled tofu. There was only one kind of tofu back in the day. And so we'd press the tofu, usually by firm or extra firm. Okay. There was only one kind of tofu. It was probably firm. You have to press it, and then I'd make up burgers by mixing into the crumbled tofu some onions and some shredded carrots and some sunflower seeds and some spices and a little bit of salt. And I'd make that up into burger shaped patties and fry that shit up. And they were actually really, really good, as I recall. I haven't made those in years and years and years. It was an interesting time growing up that way. I don't really know what tofu is, no face, though. I can't tell you what it is. Maybe Janelle can tell you what it is. It's pure soybeans, all protein, no carbs, takes any flavor. If you want it meatier tasting, use ground up dried. Yeah. Wajimaya has them. Exactly, Janelle. Hey! Seriously, Bubba. What the hey? Okay, bring it here. No face wants nothing to do with anything tofu. I can understand that, no face. Come here. Sit pretty. Xenu Free. Spam. What's my take on spam? My take on spam is it's a lot. You've been known to fry the tofu up in bacon grease? Janelle, that's almost sacrilege, but I bet she'd be tasty. Okay. Can you calm down? Can you calm down? Yeah. Show everybody how nice a boy you are. Come on. Come on. Show everybody how nice a boy you are. Yes. Hi, Amy. How are you? Janelle, I think, yeah, about that. I can do spam in very, very, very limited doses. Isn't he a good dog, Keith? He's a pain in the ass dog. He has been a pain in my hind end tonight. He is off to rescue me from the person making noise by the front door. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I think spam is a slightly less than usual kind of thing. He's mad at what I said. You don't think you'd like it, Amy? It is not for the faint-hearted. It is not for the faint-hearted. Indeed, yes, Dusty, late night again. Indeed, super security dog. Indeed, late night again. This was the time that seemed to work best today. You are not the winner. I am about to call the third Minnesota goodbye. Is it the third Minnesota goodbye or the second Minnesota goodbye? Which Minnesota goodbye are we on? Oh, you don't like ham or its texture? How are you for pork? Minnesota goodbye number. Dusty. This is the second Minnesota goodbye? Okay, we're at the second Minnesota goodbye. You'll eat pork? Okay. Just not the texture of ham. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on just an all-fired second. Hi. Sorry. I didn't know what he was getting into around the corner. And it was starting to worry me because he's been so mischievous. Oh, Amy, you must have missed me saying that my dad, when I was growing up, my dad couldn't eat any dairy products or any gluten products. So I grew up really accustomed to having to accommodate. And we were vegetarian, and then we weren't vegetarian. We had friends who were vegetarian. I grew up really learning how to accommodate a lot of different variety of diets. So I am familiar with how hard it can be to avoid dairy products. That is a difficult allergy to have. I know how often it's in bread. It's just really hard. You eat pork, not pigs. You eat beef, not cows. And the chicken, well, they kill themselves trying to cross the road. You can't fix stupid. You don't limit your daughter. Yeah, my parents didn't limit me either. I mean, there weren't any rules. There weren't any limits. I just grew up accustomed to how to do it, right? Can of Spam, 8 ounce of Philly. Okay. 8 ounces of Philly, tablespoon of diced pickle. Good on crackers or as a sandwich spread. Interesting. So, what do you do with the Spam? Do you dice it? Xenu free. I'm sorry you have to leave. Squirrel. Yeah, you gotta hit the hey good night world. Okay, we will stay awesome. We will miss you. We're sorry you have to leave. I know, Dusty. I think that's so cool. You guys are going to do a live on the Poe show. I think that's really cool that you're going to do a call in from Big Blue. That's exceptional. Keith, you used to be vegan, now you're vegetarian, but you try to avoid moist dairy. I can understand that. Yeah, Janelle, his topic's going to be being in LA. They're going to LA to be at Big Blue. Oh, you're Amy. No problem with being late. No problem at all with being late. We understand there is no late. That's where there's prizes for the first person after the third Minnesota goodbye. Oh no, Miss Sunrise Dawn. And it's Friday. How long will you be able to get a response from your doctors on the weekend? Dusty, when do you guys leave? Thursday? You're going to get that darn doctor and move your hubby in with him. I think that sounds like an excellent plan. That doctor doesn't know what he's doing. I think maybe some insurance execs should have your hubby on their hands as well, don't you? For goodness gracious, Sunrise Dawn. I am really worried about him. Amy, are you feeling okay after your long drive? I hope this is a nice way to relax for you. Yeah, Dawn, that's worrying. That's really worrying, like Janelle says. So, guys, I've been talking more. You're exhausted. 240 miles today. That's a lot, Amy. That's a lot. Sunrise Dawn. We could call the answering service, but it may not be our doctor that calls back. It may be one of his partners, and your doctor isn't even the one who put him on those meds. Right? Well, it might, I don't know, maybe might be worth calling. I don't know if it's more trouble or not to, I don't know. I don't know. I can understand you being in an I don't know position. Exactly, Sunrise Dawn. Exactly. Amy, I'm glad you're getting a chance to relax. Do you have to drive more tomorrow? You leave early Thursday, going to see your mother's childhood home, visit a park you spent a lot of time at. going to Mission San Fernando, and to put flowers on your grandparents' graves. Dusty, I know we talked about you going to do that. That sounds so wonderful. I think that's just lovely. Lovely. And you're going to spend the day Thursday doing that. I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to hear about it. Better to call? You think so, Janelle? I can see that. At least if you call, there's a record that you called. And that could help. Amy, weekends are the worst to try to get medical care. Then you're going to go to Hollywood and then to pick up Cheryl and Jerry. Exceptional. You're going to stream most of it. Wonderful. I will have next Friday off, so I will be able to watch it with you. Infected and out of mental balance, they damn well better answer you, Dawn. Yeah. Yes, Sunrise. He gets downright mean when he's off his lithium, or like now if it's not working. Your daughter does acting. Oh, Amy, she did a short film today, and her gig is done, so that you don't have to take her back. Good, Amy. Good. Keith, Buffalo, Oregon is your next stop? Seriously? Buffalo, New York? Sunrise Dawn, that sounds like an excellent plan. You have a car streaming setup, Dusty? That is so cool. That is so cool. It does look pretty awesome. Yeah, that's just Thursday. You're just there for the weekend, right, Dusty? Even if yeah, but at least she can direct you to, I mean, like, tell her she could give you some direction. I would expect. I would hope and pray. At least that would be my thought. Okay, guys, let's call this the third Minnesota goodbye. Right about now. Let's see who shows up next. I'm loving this game. Dusty, are you going to go check out La Poubelle? How did we get off the subject of that food? Call the doctor's office. Somebody has to be on call. That's why they're on call. They're there for you. That is true. That is really true, Janelle. Amy, good night. Good night. Sleep well. I hope you have a good rest and wake up refreshed and ready to take on the world. She sugarcoats nothing, and she's good at setting Scott straight. Exactly. Till Monday. After Thursday, it's what Cheryl wants to do from there on. Okay, Dusty. Really, Amy? Janelle makes a good point, Sunrise Dawn. It is serious. It is serious. Amy, really, sleep well. I feel like things have really died down recently in LA. Though I wasn't following it as much as other people were, I feel like the buzz has really died down. I find it funny when she straight out tells him you're too smart to act that dumb or things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Those are always good ways to say it. Pup, we got to talk about that Las Vegas trip, although I know Janelle, doesn't it? It sounds like an exceptional amount of fun. A Vegas trip might be fun. We'll just have to find a place to stay. Figure out what we're going to do. It was only a lull. Good. Well, and I gave the Portland org a good showing yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Keeping them on their toes. So maybe it was just a lull. You're going to laugh the whole time. I know you are, Dusty. You're going to have so much fun. We're going to have so much fun. I can't wait to watch y'all in LA. It'll be really enjoyable. Keith's gonna go hassle. Yeah, that's what he said, Janelle. The Buffalo org. Boston's covered. Austin, Salt Lake, San Fran. We still don't have anybody, Janelle. We don't have anybody protesting in the cities, in the Twin Cities. Nobody protesting in St. Paul. Roscoe Chicken and Waffles. That sounds excellent, Dusty. You better stream that. Oh my goodness, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. We've got most of the orgs covered, but still nobody in St. Paul. I mean, I understand nobody's signing up for it in the winter, but it's summertime now. And Chris, Tori, Aja, Leah, Solomon giving LA hell. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Brain Fog is doing a bang up job in San Francisco. Red, you get the prize today. You are the first person to show up after the third Minnesota goodbye. Welcome in. It's really good to see you. How are things going? How is the move? How is the packing? How is it going along? The move is next weekend, right? It's really good to see you, dear. Really good to see you. I'm sure you've been busy, busy, busy. I know she's been gone. She has been gone. Next weekend is the move. Okay, I had that timing right. Excellent. That's really excellent for you. You wish you were closer to Vegas so you could go more often? I understand, Jen. They got a good day from the crew at St. Paul that was comprehensive. They sure did, Janelle. Red's been playing hooky only a little bit, and she's got an excellent excuse. She's got an excellent excuse. I mean, y'all, I was gone most of the last 3 weeks because mom was here and we were moving stuff left, right, and center. So, if I have an excuse for having been playing hooky, she should have an excuse for been playing hooky. Ashwani Kitchen and Travel Vlogs. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. It's nice to meet you. I did, Janelle. I heard her say that when I was in her live yesterday. I asked when she was leaving, and she told me she was leaving yesterday, but that she would be back in a couple of weeks, is what she said. Um, so that's what I understand from the horse's mouth. Hopefully, I will be able to get in touch with her. I should go to her page and email her. I should go to her page and email her. I will do that. I will do that. Ash, I am very good. It is nice to have you here. How did you find us? Tell us about your channel. You'll take the train up and we can all give Portland hell. Janelle, that would be excellent. Very excellent. We should get Retired Red to take the train up too. You could bring the train up, couldn't you, Red? Or is the train station too far? Is there a train station goes does the train go through your town? I know that, Janelle. I know. I dropped my mom off at the train station and I picked her up from the train station this last week. Mischief! How are you? It is really good to see you. It is great to see you. It was the tofu talk. Exactly, Janelle. I am looking forward to hearing more about Cricket's cookbook. An insurrection of what, Mischief? I I don't think we were planning an insurrection, but I'd have to ask you, an insurrection against whom? Um, sure, Dusty, post their link. Ash had to subscribe in order to come in here and talk. You still here, Ash? We do love a good link. We find some interesting stuff. Insurrection of protesting. We do it our way. Yes, Mischief. That is what are we planning on. We do it our way. We do it completely our way. Everybody's way is different and everybody's way is valid. And part of what we have to do is work around how to accommodate all these different. Oh, I thought we'd already done it, Mischief. Janelle, was that going on? Yeah, I got a problem with that. I thought it was already happening, Mischief. I mean, I'm hardly rude. I hardly say 2 words. I don't say anything to them. And they pull the shades. Pulled the shades twice. You guys, I cannot believe that I got them to pull. Oh no. We were talking about Janelle coming up and we would show up at the org. And then I said Red should come up. Now I've lost both trains of thought, y'all. I'm running 2 trains of thought now and I've lost both. Let's not yell fuck at random passersby. I like that idea. Close the blinds. They can't stand me. Yes, Dusty, when are you coming? Dusty. I look, it's kind of like vegetables, right? We were talking about what we like to eat. Yes, Portland, Dusty. We were talking about what we like to eat, and I said I don't like asparagus, but that means more asparagus for you. Protesting's kind of like that. I don't like it. It's not something I like. It's not something I'm going to do. It's not something I enjoy. It's not something I want to be around. I don't like it. That doesn't mean that I think asparagus is bad or there is something wrong with people who like asparagus. I just don't like asparagus or protesting in certain ways. So that is what I would say. That is what I would say about that. There are different ways that appeal to different people, and they're all fucking valid. And if we can't figure out how to behave like fucking grown-ups, and work through our differences, that I'm not quite sure how we're going to succeed in taking down a cult. You'd have to stay at your brother's, and you really don't want to do that. What's a room cost there? Ooh. What does a room cost there? $150 a night? You think us locals are waiting to see what out of towners what to do while the visitors are waiting for us locals to make a plan? I think that we don't have enough unity among the locals. Yeah, Janelle. I think we don't have enough unity among the locals. And I am one part of that problem. It does depend on where, Mischief. You are right. It does depend on where, Dusty. It depends on how nice a hotel you want and what area you want to stay in. So that would be excellent, Dusty. You stayed in a Motel 8 for about $110? Yeah. So I was going to say $150. Portland is not an inexpensive town. No place on the West Coast is inexpensive anymore. But you've got a place to stay in San Francisco, don't you? Or Oakland, Dusty? It was decent. I thought he brought you home.
He's bringing Andrea, not me. Hi. Fried bacon. Yeah. There's a person that makes the fried bacon. The one that's on top of the thing. Yes, in there. We have a service that takes those out. Oops. Fix it, please.
Mischief. If you mean locals here that don't get along, yes, that is accurate. It was actually nice, secure, clean, no bugs, free breakfast. You'll need a sponsorship. In the Bay Area, you have several places to stay. Mom is there now. Yes, Mischief. Thanks, Janelle. Oh, Mischief. It's okay. You don't need to be involved in the drama. It's just one of the reasons that I think things are a little more difficult to arrange than they might have been, which is unfortunate. I know, Mischief. And all the drama is too much to keep up with. I was just explaining why. Why it might be difficult to get consensus around a group of people, bringing people. Yes, it does. It does, indeed. It's unfortunate. Oh, Janelle, we would love to have you, Dusty. Oh, Dusty, I'm sorry. That's really hard. That's really hard, Dusty. I'm sorry about that. I get it, Janelle. Exactly, Janelle. Exactly, Janelle. On both your comments. You dish out. Okay, that's going away, y'all. You dish out some wisdom. That is for sure. Okay, guys. We have gone way over 4th Minnesota goodbye time. Just because I love spending time with y'all. 3 brothers. 3 of you, 3 of you total, or you have 3 brothers, Dusty? Indeed, mischief. Indeed. Indeed. I like to be around family, whichever way it goes. Not that I'm aware of, Dusty. Not that I'm aware of. There is a school, there's that school that's somewhere between Portland and Eugene, but I don't think there's an org in Eugene. It's possible, Janelle. um, I guess if other people were willing, I would be willing. Is what my response. Get down. That's sort of what my response is to that. Is I'm actually really cool with that. Okay, so brother in the Bay Area, brother in Coos Bay, and brother in Washington. My goodness. Mom lives with you. Yes, the Delphi School in Sheridan, Janelle. Exactly. Exactly. There's always Seattle. Yes, mischief. Do they show up around the UO campus recruiting students? Wow. You have a place in Seattle? Maybe, Janelle. I'm open to that if people are open to it. And with that, I will say it is long past 4th Minnesota goodbye. And so I need to bid you all good night. That's fine, Dusty. I know you'll get here. Don't worry about it. Really, Janelle, we'll have to talk. Number 5. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Sunrise Dawn. Thanks, Lori. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night.